So you think that like letting a black guy just plow your porn star girlfriend would just be way too far, right?
Well, for me, yeah, no, absolutely not. That's like an unwritten rule. You hear what's happening in Evansville, though?
What happened?
Lots of cousin sex.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say meth, because that's the meth capital of the world.
Are you serious? So two
That's what it
little
said.
people create a whole person then?
Yes.
No way. So it like brings back the whole theory of like two little people in a trench coat. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's how they get in the bars.
That's how they. Yo, you know who was freaky back in the day? The Wiggles, bro.
The Wiggles.
The Wiggles should be locked up right now, bro, for sure.
What's going on, Big Smoke?
Yeesh, I'm good, man.
How are
I'm
you
ready to
feeling
go.
today?
I'm good. I'm happy. I'm ready to go, man. It's been a good day so far.
It has? What's been going on?
It just was a great morning. Let's
Yeah.
just put it like that.
It's all the sex, right?
I mean, I didn't say that. You did, sir.
Okay.
So
But you didn't confirm nor deny it, so
take that to mean what you will.
I will. And it means you're having a lot of sex. But let's jump off that. Um, man, so many crazy things have been happening these last couple weeks. I feel like we haven't had time to tie it all in.
No, we haven't. We've been we had some guests. We've been doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it's nice to finally get a chance to just do a young OG ski.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, when it comes down to it, these are probably the best.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I enjoy everybody who comes on, but I would definitely agree.
So, what is this girl gonna do next, man? Seriously. Because now we got reports of Britney Spears saying that a basketball player
Yeah.
smacked her in the face.
So apparently, Victor Wembanyama,
Is that how you pronounce it?
yeah,
'Cause it's
Wembanyama,
It sounds like Yamaha. It looks like Yamaha. Honestly,
Wembanyama.
I don't think that I'm like illiterate as a person, but when I tried to pronounce that name, I felt like I probably had to go back to school.
I'll be honest with you, bro. It's a hard name.
Okay.
I've practiced a few times.
Did you look it up on the Google like audio
Yeah,
translate and it pronounced it?
Wembanyama,
Yama.
Wembanyama.
Okay.
So anyway, Victor Wembanyama. This dude is supposed to be the next Jesus Christ of basketball.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Meaning, he's probably the most highest graded prospect since LeBron James. Um, with that being said, I mean this dude is basically him. So the
Okay.
NBA is gonna protect him. So
He is him.
I'm sure that the NBA paid for that security. He hasn't had a dime out of his pocket yet for it. Because this man is just like protected. He's gonna be protected.
Right, absolutely.
So I think it's funny because by her account, she grabbed his shoulder.
Is
He's
that what happened?
7'5".
Okay.
She did not grab his shoulder. I think Britney Spears is like 5'4".
Okay.
So yeah, so already like she's just lying out of her ass. But I mean, yeah, what do you expect? You grab on this dude doesn't know you. This is not the early 2000s. Like, when's the last time a Britney Spears song came out?
I don't think Britney Spears' song has come out since her sister got pregnant.
Okay, so whenever that was a long time ago.
Yeah, dude. That was like Zoe 101 times. I don't
Exactly.
even know.
So Wimbenyama may not even know who the fuck you are.
Right. So at this point, you're just a fan.
You're just some weirdo lady. And I mean, at that point, I'd, have my security smack the hell out of you too.
So how long was it before the second report came out saying that, Britney Spears accidentally slapped herself in the face while security was trying to take her arm away from the player? Like how many was it like minutes to
I
seconds or
think
was
it
it like
was,
hours to days?
it wasn't days. It was literally like a couple hours. I
Really?
think somebody said that it's funny. This man ain't been in the US, a month yet, and he's already had his issue with a white woman.
Ain't that the truth?
It's fucking crazy.
Criminals. All these white
Dude,
women.
it's fucking insane. No, yeah, no, Britney Spears. I mean, I guess if it was the early 2000s, he'd have been like, "Oh, let's take a picture. I love some of your music."
Did you think that he would actually do that though?
Hell
Because I don't
no.
know if anybody was really a Britney fan when Britney was out.
You couldn't be. You know what? I mean, it was hard to be. You listen to the songs now and you're like, okay, it's a little catchy. It's not bad. But like back then, to like you couldn't admit you were fucking listening to Britney Spears. It's ridiculous.
I think the only Britney Spears song that I like is when it was sang by somebody else.
Got it. You know, I used to always get her and Hillary Duff mixed up.
Really? Me too.
I thought
Sincerely.
I dead ass thought Hillary Duff was Britney Spears because when they came up with that show she had, I cannot for the life of me remember what the show was. It was on Disney Channel. Hillary Duff had a show on Disney Channel, and I was like,
Yeah.
Britney Spears has a show, dude. I
You
fucking
lost it.
lost
You
it,
lost
dude.
it.
I was like,
It's like the sister tag team duo, bro.
bro,
They just
because like,
might as well
dude,
move to
I'm
porn
not gonna lie to
afterwards.
you. Like, I used to beat it to Britney Spears all the time. Like,
Really?
never listen to the music, but those music videos, I turn it down on like silent and shit, and just go to fucking town.
You know, there's two other people that I always got confused as well, and it was the Williams sisters and Oprah Winfrey. I just never I feel like they were never
Wait,
in
Wendy
the room at
Williams?
the same time. No, no, no. Oprah Winfrey
Oh, Oprah Winfrey and
and
Serena?
Serena, yeah.
You're hilarious. I don't even know why you would think they look alike, but that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, dude. I thought when fucking Serena got her own show, it was over with.
No, that's pretty funny. I used to get the Angela Bassett and the lady who plays in How to Get Away with Murder. I used to get them mixed up all the time. I thought they were the same person.
Isn't Angela Bassett and Carol Baskin the same person?
Not even like a little bit remotely like close. Carol Baskins is that bitch that killed her husband and fed him to tigers.
Okay.
Angela Bassett is like an award-winning actress
But I
and
mean,
black
they
chick.
I feel like they could be kind of thrown in the same dinghy, you know what I mean?
No, no. I mean, think about like Tom Hanks for black women. That's what Angela Bassett basically
Tom
is.
Hanks for black women.
That's what Angela Bassett is.
So she did a Forrest Gump movie?
Based damn near.
What
Like
movie was that?
shit. Was she in The Color Purple? I think. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
The
she was
Color
in the.
Purple.
Yeah, I think she was in The
Yeah, I've
Color
never seen
Purple.
that movie.
You're not black. Of course, you never seen that fucking
I
movie.
thought I was black, bro. You can identify whatever you want nowadays.
Yeah. Well, if you never seen the fucking Color Purple, you can't identify as black.
I've seen all the what's it called? What is it? The Yo Mama, the Big Mama,
Fuck
the
out of
Tyler
here,
Perry
bro.
spoofs.
Fuck
I've
out of
seen
here,
all of
bro.
those. Does
Fuck
that
out of here.
qualify me?
That qualifies you
The
not even a
Medeas,
little.
the Medeas.
Yeah, fuck Medea. That doesn't qualify you even a little bit. Have you ever seen okay, let's see. Let's go down the list. Have you
I've
seen
seen
Friday?
Django Unchained.
That does that I that yeah, that definitely doesn't get you on the list.
Well, I didn't really
It's
like that movie to be honest,
it
but
was
Quentin
whatever.
Tarantino does this thing usually with movies, but I don't know. That wasn't no Gran Torino.
That wasn't no Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that movie.
Yeah, those women are they're getting up there nowadays.
Dude, Uma Thurman. You know what's
Uma Thurman?
crazy about
What a
Uma
name,
Thurman?
dude.
She's always kind of been ugly, but like when she was kicking people's asses in Kill Bill, like I wanted to fuck her. And I don't know if it was just because like she was kicking people's asses and somehow I thought that was sexy because it wasn't her looks because she's fucking hideous.
Who was that? Who was Uma Thurman? Because I know that
But
didn't the Jonas Brothers make a song about her?
I'm not sure, but
It's
Uma
that
Thurman
Cake
is the
by the
bitch
Ocean song,
is
right?
is
Talk to me, baby. Yeah.
Uma Thurman is what's her name? What's her real name?
What's her real name?
What's her name in the movie? I mean,
Yeah, you
mhm.
lost me there.
Uma Thurman is the
No.
main character in Kill Bill, bro.
The main character, the blonde one?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that kind of looks like she has a little bit of.
Yeah, and the one who says like, "Oh, your name is Buck, and you like to fuck," and then she killed that dude.
See, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never seen Kill Bill.
Bro, you're fucking terrible. But you've seen every fucking Adam Sandler movie
I
that's ever
have, I
came
have. I
out.
enjoy Adam
Jack and
Sandler.
Jill and shit. This man be
Nah,
speaking glowingly about this shit.
Jack and Jill was not as good as you thought it was gonna be. It reminded me of Simple Jack, and that
Did you
wasn't even a
think it
real
was?
movie.
Wait, did you really think that was gonna be a good movie?
Yeah, I mean, I thought maybe it could be a good
You
movie.
thought that Jack like Adam Sandler's like early work. Let's get this straight, right? I love Adam Sandler, but like to sit there and say that you thought that the premise you saw the premise of that movie and you thought it was gonna be good, it's hilarious.
Well, I thought that at some point in that movie, it was gonna be one of those, you know what I mean? Like, help me out of the washer, stepbrother.
Okay, take that little turn, like that one girl who was eating chili and her family was having like a little orgy without her.
Right, and she was so mad because she would have put
Bro,
that
she was
chili down.
crying.
She
She
would have put
said
that
she
chili
would have
down.
put that chili down to have family porn.
Man, I honestly will never forget that girl.
Yeah,
I
no.
seriously, just because of the fact that she was so upset that she couldn't join her family
I
in an
mean, I
orgy.
wonder what the head's like though, you know?
From her?
Yeah. I wonder if it's like, pretty good. She looked like a bigger girl, like
Dude,
she
she looked like she had bed bugs.
possibly, but like you don't get bed bugs from the mouth.
Yeah, but they can live in the rolls. I learned this today.
They can live in
They
rolls.
can live in stomach rolls.
Okay, but I'm not
It's a moist, wet
she's
environment.
gonna
That's where they
have
thrive,
her clothes on
like a
and I'm
fruit
gonna
fly.
like get some dome ski.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like you still need to somehow get some sort of like condom for that situation. Have you ever
Oh,
had
I
head
mean,
with a condom on?
that sounds pretty awful. No, I have not.
Sounds like a good idea.
That doesn't sound great. Yo, if I have to wear a condom to get some head from you, then I'm not gonna even be talking to you. I'm okay, because I might catch gonorrhea from shaking your hand.
Yeah, but I mean, bed bugs are a thing as well.
Yeah. No, honestly, you know what is crazy? I had a homie and there was this like he was friends with this really, really big chick, bro. She was like 5'10" and like had to be like 270. Just a really, really, really big chick. And he had this little kickback and everything. And
You
like he
said
was like
270?
had to be. She was a big girl. She was a
Okay.
big girl.
Okay.
Linebacker. Anyway, he had this like couch. It was like this leather couch. And he had a kickback and everything, and we all kicked it or whatever. So like some of us stayed the night or whatever. And this big shorty slept on this leather couch and left this just ginormous
Sweat stain
sweat stain
from just sitting,
from sleeping on it.
sleeping.
So it was this big. It like took up the whole couch, and like when she got up, it like smelled so awful because like obviously she been drinking and shit,
Right.
sweating out all that liquor and everything. And I was just like, damn, bro, you might have to throw this couch out, like
Well,
for
what do you
sure.
do in that situation? Because it's like, I mean, especially with like mattresses and stuff like that. What do you do when, it's just so nasty from the night before that? Like, do you have to get like some sort of steamer? Like, do you have to like
You
drench
gotta
that
throw
shit in
that bitch.
bleach?
I
Like,
think you gotta throw that bitch,
do you
bro.
have to just have to throw it away? Imagine they spent a lot of money on this couch. It's not like it was sitting on cinder blocks. Now they just have to throw it away.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's
Throw
gone. Well, I
away.
mean, dude,
My boy Jake ruined a couch before.
did he piss on it?
No, he threw up all over it.
Dude.
Drunk as fuck, bro. We were all drinking at my homie Albert. He used to have like this little bike shop or whatever. We used to sometimes just kick it there, like after hours, drink, smoke the hookah, whatever. Maybe have a bonfire in the back.
Right.
So this man, bro, gets like I guess he had just ate before he came. He's like, we're drinking the bottle. We're like, and back in the day, we were really, really drinkers like that. So we were like taking shots, having a beer, like all of it. And this man gets fucked up. So like he's like we're like, yo, you're cut off. You're drunk as
Yeah,
fuck.
you can't drink
He
anymore.
grabs the bottle and tries to like run with this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So
There's
we're
some
like,
kid shit,
bro,
right?
yeah, on some kid shit. We're like, bro, you're tripping. So anyway, after that, like maybe 15 minutes later, he just starts looking a little weird and just proceeds to just yak all over this man's couch, bro. And like just forever, bro. Like forever it felt like. It felt like he was doing this forever.
I,
All over the floor, all over the couch, all over, bro. We had to literally pick that shit up and toss it in the alley, bro. He had just gotten that couch that fucking day.
I think like beating somebody up for doing something like that wouldn't even start the process of like what's gonna happen to you if you throw up all over my couch like that.
Then we stop. We have to pull over so he can just yak all
Again,
over again. I was like, that is crazy.
yeah, that
All
that person
sobered
would
up.
not be in my circle anymore. You would be excommunicated.
Damn, X kicked
That
out.
yeah, that yeah,
Yo, Jake had a couple of really, really wild nights like that. Like there was this point, like when I first met Cuz, he could drink. It was
right.
like, oh, okay, cool. And then I don't know what the fuck happened, but like when he stopped going to school or whatever, he just would get fucked up like that, bro. Just like, bro, almost dead, bro. One time we had to carry this man, bro. Like he was like a laid out fucking comatose, bro. We
You
had to
heard
carry
yourself though,
this
right? As soon as he just stopped going to school, he was just getting screwed up all the time.
No, not
I'm
all the
not saying
time.
the
No,
school.
I'm
I'm
not
not
saying
saying
he was getting
school,
all
but
fucked up all the time. I'm saying he would like whenever he would drink, he would get like
just
extremely like
obliterated.
obliterated. And like when I saw he used to drink the same amount and be cool before. Like that was the crazy part.
Dude, speaking of excommunicating drunk idiots, did you hear about that woman on the plane?
No, what woman on the plane?
Dude, this woman got kicked off the plane. I forgot exactly where they were at. I believe I want to say like I don't know, man. Idaho, something like that. That's what's ringing on me right now. But she got kicked off the plane because everybody says that she was intoxicated or that she was drinking before she had gotten on the plane, got into an altercation with somebody on the plane, a man on the plane. And now there's been like several vantage points of the story of people that were on the plane, the person that she got into the altercation with, but she was screaming, saying like this person's not real, that he's the devil, he's a reptilian, trying to get off the plane, but the plane was already in like process of taking off. So they had to turn around and get off the runway and bring the plane back, and everybody had to sit for like 4 hours before they left.
That's fucking
And she
crazy.
got obviously publicized all over social media just for being an idiot. Said it was in Dallas. Dallas.
It was in
Like
Dallas.
what, Fort Worth? You're good, you're good. Yeah, we
No.
got a new guy to look this up.
There we go. Fucking Aiden, bro. Show up to fucking work, dude.
Yeah, love, love, love. Even though we didn't text you this time because we didn't have time. Yeah, don't be rude.
Don't be rude.
Don't be
It's
rude.
crazy.
But I no, seriously. I don't know, man. You get me on a plane with somebody like that, I'll probably just get off the plane and find a different way home to begin with.
Yo, it's always like I just recently, I don't know where I saw this. It was maybe on TikTok, but they showed like the Final Destination and
Okay.
like the first one where the dude was on the plane and they showed that whole and I think it was TikTok because it was a decent little scene and they showed that whole part where he's like on there, he's like, no, we gotta get off. And then they kick everybody off. They let one teacher get back on and shit. And then like it left off where it like exploded.
Dude,
And I was just like, that's crazy. So anytime I see somebody like acting crazy like that and it's on a plane, like I damn near be want to like cancel my flight plans for like right then because it's like, bro, I don't like that shit. Bad omens.
I'm not into big superstitions, man. Not at all. But I'm not gonna lie. Final Destination ruined a lot for me.
Oh, it ruined so
Like
much
I feel
shit.
like I think of things totally different now after Final Destination. Every time I see a situation thinking that it might end up bad happening, even if it doesn't happen or not, it's like, yeah, I'm cool on that. I'm not doing that. I mean, fuck that.
Honestly, so I saw that shit as a too young to be watching fucking Final Destination, but it did for a long time. Like I didn't want to walk under those big ass restaurant signs and shit. Like so much. Like I didn't like roller coasters
They
cause
just fly off the tracks.
bro, it
But
was
they're flying
insane.
off the tracks all the time. Every time you get on a roller coaster,
Here's
you're
the
risking it, dude.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. These kids were kind of stupid because if I saw one person die by some like superstitious ass means, like I just pooped up in the house and never left that bitch.
Bubba avoid that shit.
Yeah, these niggas was out here riding rides and shit. Like, oh, we're
Right.
alive. Let's be happy and do as much as we can. Like, putting themselves in badass situations.
That's like everybody in Florida during COVID.
So we know that you wouldn't date a porn star,
Yeah, I'm cool on that.
and I understand that. You know, I probably wouldn't date a porn star either. But
Right.
if you were dating a porn star, would it have to be like only solo and lesbian, or like with you? Like just in the hypothetical that it just everything else was right. Would you be okay with just lesbian and then just with you type shit? Maybe doing some solo work.
Yeah, I think that's as far as I would go for sure.
I think like that's where I would probably be with it. I don't like this at all. I don't like that the world is seeing it. But like if you're gonna do some solo shit, just play with your pussy a little bit. You
Right.
know, eat a girl out or something. Maybe I wouldn't want to necessarily be in it, but I wouldn't want you to fuck no other guy. So I understand it.
Right.
So you think that like letting a black guy just plow your porn star girlfriend would just be way too far, right?
Well, for me, yeah, no, absolutely not. It's not
Okay.
happening.
Okay.
That's like a unwritten rule.
So I wanna read this tweet from Mr. Adam 22. Shout out Adam 22.
Okay.
Uh I don't really like him as a character, but I like some of his interviews are entertaining.
Right, or as a person.
or as a person, I guess I don't really know him as a person, so I can't say that.
Right. I just
But
infer.
no, he's kind of a weirdo. But
Right.
anyway, he said, "It's officially been a week since I let my wife do a porn with another guy. I felt a little jealous at first, but overall it wasn't that big a deal. She watched me sleep with hundreds of girls, and it never affected our relationship. Sleeping with that gentleman has been amazing for both her career and our business. Overall, I'm glad we did it, and I'm happy to report her vagina has returned to its original pre-BBC size." He went on to say, "Kinda weird how calling me a cuck is supposed to offend me. I saw the video of my wife getting plowed, and I thought it was pretty hot. If that makes me a cuck, so be it." I
I have no words at this point. At this point, it's like I understand why he's doing it, and I've seen some videos of him actually having like a it's not like an actual formal interview, but it's like a video chat interview with the dude that slept with his wife. Um
No, you're joking. He
no,
did that?
yeah, unless it was like unless fans orchestrated it, but I mean no, I think that there's because I dude, I have a couple videos on my phone, but I saw it on TikTok. There's a couple things that were already passed back and forth and put out there and
I didn't know about that development.
I
That is
mean, in
insane.
reality, Adam, you're a cuck. You know what I mean?
Well, no, no, no,
That's
no,
what
no.
it
That is
is.
exact.
That's
No,
what
I
it
mean,
is.
you can't
But
say that you enjoyed watching a video of
right,
somebody fucking your
right.
wife
That's
and then
the
say, "Oh,
definition.
no, that's literally a cuck." No, you
But
don't have to be offended by it.
no, and see that's the crazy part. It's like the guy knew that, what he was doing was going to cause a bunch of publicity,
Absolutely.
and he knew the lengths that it was going to go when it came down to somebody else in this position with the whole, you know what I mean? Like,
Do you think he cared? Like,
no,
do you think
I
he actually
honestly I
cared?
don't think he really, really cares at all,
Do you think he
honestly.
loves her?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he would ever be able to I would be able to literally let another guy sleep with somebody that I was in love with.
This is purely a relationship of like we both can get each other further in our careers. And that's definitely cool because I just don't see a situation where you could love someone, have a child with someone, and then be cool watching somebody fuck them. And like just be cool with not only watching somebody fuck them, but letting the whole world watch that for a little fee.
I wanna say he's a bigger man than me, but I don't even think that's a
I don't
big
I just
move.
think that I think it really is like the fact of like somebody being willing to do whatever to make some money. And
Right, to get famous.
at
I
some
mean,
point to be famous,
yeah.
to have money, to be in the public eye, like at in some ways you kind of respect it a little bit, that's your grind, you're
But what
willing
better
to.
way to do that and then also be like a Vic and just be a victim afterwards? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, that was the best role that
Because
he could have played in that
well, also
situation.
too, because guess what? If they ever break up, then he can go and say like he can use that victim role. Like I never really was comfortable with that. I
Right.
just said it because I didn't want to stand in my girl's way. And then he'll maybe get some other bitches who'll be like, "Well, he's such a great guy. He's willing to make a sacrifice to keep his girl happy." So he can flip that however he wants. So that was probably the smartest way to do it. It's just like personally me, I could never say that I love someone and
Right.
then just be cool. Like because even if like I know that a person got fucked by somebody else, that I was like that I don't even look at them in the same way.
Right.
Like instantly it's different. I'm not saying that like I can't like maybe have sex with you, but like if I know somebody fucked that, well like but after I did, then I'm kind of going to look at you like, and I'm not really going to like I'm never it's never going to be the same and I'm never really going to like actually care about you as a person like I did before.
And
So like
we
that's
can
crazy.
pretend to think that it's an ego thing, but I really think it's just a standard thing.
Yeah,
You know
because
what
I
I
think
mean?
more
You're
women should feel that way too. I think women are more okay with their mate cheating on them and like taking them back. And so they get mad at us because we have a standard of like, yeah, if you cheat on me, that shit's fucking over.
done.
Like you could have that same standard. You could say, okay, you know what? No, fuck you, fuck your lies, I'm done.
Right.
But you choose to be like, well, you know what? If you promise never to do it again, then we can try this again. It's
And then
like,
you wear those see-through yoga pants.
and then you wear the see-through yoga pants, like Keke Palmer.
Keke Palmer, man. When is she gonna actually put some clothes on?
That's crazy. I mean, you know what? I don't even have an issue with her outfit.
No.
My, you know what my issue really is like
She has an OnlyFans, right?
She does not. I wish she
Oh,
did. But no, I
I
was
think
only
she
gonna
does.
say, like, I guess her man was mad because she was like on stage
Her
dancing with
man or her
Usher.
ex-man? Well, I
Her
mean,
her
let
baby daddy.
let's be honest, they're always still sleeping with the baby daddy.
Yeah. And I think they recently had this kid, and I think they were actually like supposedly in a relationship for real.
Oh, okay. It's like
So it's like
a public
yeah, a
public
public
yeah,
relationship. So it's like
publicly announced
that's
relationship.
the thing. That's another thing. Like you can't be soft out here because
No.
they're clowning him because he's soft.
Right.
I don't think many people would disagree that like it's kind of fucked up. Like you dancing on Usher half naked. Like I'd be a little blue about that shit. But also, I wouldn't get on social media. My ass, it'd be a phone. See, it wouldn't even be a phone call. It would be more like, "I see you. That's cool. We could play that game." And
Just
then I'll be
sounds
at the
like
next Ice Spice at the next Ice Spice concert, like getting backed up on it, shit. Like
sounds like another Zion Williamson situation.
you think so?
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what's going on with all these people that have all this money and then they just kind of
Fucking on some like random dude.
just cuck it out.
That's crazy because like he should kind of be shutting the fuck up because she's rich.
Right.
And he's like, I
Not
don't think he's not. I don't think he's rich.
at all.
Yeah, actually, yeah, bro. I side with the ladies on this. Shut your dumb ass up, bro. Hey, go back in there and keep babysitting like Shorty told you to. She'll be back at the end
And the craziest part is that she was dancing up on Usher
on
too, bro.
Usher.
I'd be blue.
Oh
In
yeah,
that
you.
situation, I would be
I'd be
upset.
upset, but you know what? I'd have shut my ass up, got my ass off my phone, started playing some video games or something, be in a better mood when Shorty get back. Because at the end of the day, we living in this nice crib, and I'm not paying for this shit.
Right, and you got to respect
You gotta,
the bums, man, the couch hoppers, the ones
hey,
that are really the male gold diggers, bro.
you
You know what I mean?
got,
You got to respect
you
them.
gotta respect it, and you gotta know your position and play your role. Hey,
Yep.
you don't have a speaking role, all right, buddy.
Yeah. That's
You better shut the fuck up,
in that situation, nah, bro. She's
bro.
got the
Hey,
dick and the
hey,
balls.
yeah, bro. You better shut your ass up. Get off of social media. Quit letting these niggas lie to you, bro. You finna be out of house at home, bro. There's a reason why she is out and about and you was out at the crib, babes.
And I'm pretty sure the baby's still young enough to get back. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
bro. It's still young enough, man. They drop it off at the fire station. You gonna be shit out of luck, cuz
Man, I don't even think the fire station is accepting any more babies,
they don't say
unless they're black.
they accept black babies.
They don't accept white babies
Well,
anymore.
then he's
Too many
good
white parents have been dropping off white babies.
at the fire station. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
there's a safe haven
Yeah,
bums.
that's reckless as hell.
Yeah, it's almost a little racist.
Is it a racist?
The big double R.
Are
The big double R. How could you be? How could you be two things, man?
you're
Pick a side.
a, a that
Whoa, that's a triple R now.
that's the quadruple R.
That's a whole lot of bleeping.
You know what? I apologize to
Can't we
Dwayne
just
the
take the
Rock
word back?
Johnson.
Yeah, what's up with him? He's been, and it's cool, but he's acting real feminine nowadays.
No, I was just apologizing because I called him a jungle monkey, but like,
Oh, no, he has been. You haven't noticed?
nah,
I
I
think he
haven't
came out
noticed.
gay.
He's gay.
I think he came out
You
gay.
know what's crazy? It's always the muscleheads like the Rock that's gay.
And that's what I was saying too, man. Somebody had brought this up to me, and I was like, honestly, think about it. He was going through the, WWE. Before that, he was in what was it? What was it called? It had still had to do with wrestling, but
He
he
was
was in,
always in the WWE.
but he was in something before that. What was
He played
before?
football.
No, so what was before the WWE came out?
WWF.
Maybe that was it. But he was in that.
Yeah, he was in the WWF. Yeah,
Then spent his whole life afterwards in movies, not doing very well.
he was a
And
tooth
then, I
fairy.
mean, come on now, dude. He's literally got the Mr. Clean head.
That's crazy. You think he's natty?
Do I think he's natty? I think he does a lot of steroids. I
A
think
lot of
whatever he's on,
steroids.
I'd like to jump on. That's
That
what I.
is, dude. I know he's on a lot of roids.
He has to be, but he's
Bro,
not getting USADA tested.
think Mark Wahlberg is natty?
I don't.
Who do you think is natty like in the business right
In the
now?
business,
That's like jacked. Do you
I don't
think
know.
Thor is natty?
See the crazy? No, I don't think he's natty. What's his name?
Liam,
Hemsworth.
yeah, Liam Hemsworth.
No, the crazy part is that I think that anybody that is like super stocked up is not natty in the movie industry. And then I think that anybody that's like jumping from big to small roles, like fat to skinny or
Oh
fat to
yeah,
slim
they're
thick,
definitely not
is like
natty.
just taking Ozempic.
Dude, do you think Michael B. Jordan is natty?
No,
Damn. I was thinking, nah, he couldn't be Natty. He's too ripped up. That's fucking
no, because
crazy.
wasn't he in? What was he in?
What is the fucking name of
That was
that
your
movie?
show,
Oh, The Wire.
The Wire. He was in The Wire. He was
That
this,
was when he was a little boy,
but he
nigga.
looked. He was this little skinny little
He was a
nothing.
tiny little
It was.
kid.
It
Yeah.
was nothing.
He was a crackhead.
It was a crackhead.
Yeah, at the end, yeah,
I
he
know
was
a
a
couple of
crackhead.
those.
He told the people who to kill, and they killed them. But then they kind of like did it like real gruesome. So then he saw it and he was fucked up. So he started smoking crack.
They just took a couple blasts.
Yeah, and then then his ass like snitched when he was fucked up off the crack. But then he came down and tried to be down. And then
They killed him
Idris Elba told them to kill his ass.
when they killed him.
Yeah, they killed him. He's like,
That's like
oh, bro,
what's his face? Uh,
ain't gotta be like this.
what's his name, man? The guy that was in Cocaine Bear at the end that just died.
The guy at the end of Cocaine Bear that
Ray
just died.
Liotta.
Ray Liotta died?
Yeah, bro, Ray Liotta died, and
What
then
the
his tribute,
fuck?
his out tribute was the end of Cocaine Bear, where all the little baby cocaine bears ate
Damn,
his face
R.I.P.
off.
Ray Liotta,
I mean,
man.
I would say the same thing if he didn't go out like that. I mean, what a way to go out. I mean, obviously he had something else going on. It was probably cancer.
Damn, oh, he just died last year.
Yeah, he died, dude. Well, not too long ago.
May 26, 2022. Santo de Monaco,
Right, getting head.
Dominican.
What a way to go out.
He died getting head.
He died getting head.
Yo, that is a way to go out. It's like that video where the guy is like,
If you're going to ride my face, then fucking ride it. Don't worry about your weight or whether I can breathe.
Exactly. If I need air, I'll give you a fucking UFC tap. And if my mouth stops motoring, pick up my arm. If it falls limp, then I'm out. Start the CPR. If I come back, we take 5. We go right back at it again. If I don't come back, fucking sick.
It reminds me of that really disgusting moment in Good Luck Chuck. Have you seen that movie?
you've asked me if I've seen Good Luck Chuck on this fucking podcast like 20 times, and I tell
You know,
you
I wish when
haven't.
I say like, "Hey, cut to a clip of this," you actually kept cut to a clip of it. But so I'm not gonna say it this time. But what I am gonna do is explain to you the scene, and pretty much what happens is Chuck in the movie, who is Dane Cook, okay,
Okay.
gets hexed by this little girl that he ends up doing like the 7 minutes in heaven thing. I never did that when I was a kid. I
What is
think
7 minutes in heaven?
you spin the bottle and then you go in the
Oh,
closet
go in
with
the
some
closet to
girl.
kiss.
Yeah, yeah. So whatever. He didn't want to sleep with this girl, and she put a hex on him. So the hex is that any girl that he slept with or had any kind of engagement with would end up marrying somebody else, finding their true love. So the test to make sure that this hex was real, because he noticed that a lot of these women that he was sleeping with were getting married, like right after he was sleeping with them. So the test to make this real is he had to go sleep with this 300-pound behemoth.
Mmm.
And he walked up to her and obviously asked her out on a date. And she looked at him and said, "I'm going to sit on your face till you die," while she's sitting there choking on chicken. Isn't it kind of weird, though, that all the little people, some of them look like an actual person that's just
Yes.
shrunk down.
Yeah.
And then the other ones are all like stubby.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
I mean, it does.
I mean, it's okay. It's perfectly okay. I'm just saying it's just kind of funny that it works out like that.
You know, I would like to get some midget pussy. I feel like that would be top tier.
Some LP pussy.
Yeah, it'd be like, you know what though? Like, okay, that's a question. Can they get pregnant?
Yes, of course they can get pregnant.
Not if they can get pregnant, like by like a regular size.
Well, think about it. If you had sex with a little person,
Right.
then the baby's gonna probably come out a little person because they're not gonna have a regular person. That's like if no, think about it. That's like think about it like this.
Mm.
That's like if it's impossible for a golden retriever to have sex with a chihuahua if the golden retriever was a man, not only because he would kill him in the process, but I mean there's no way that those babies would there's no way that those babies would conform. So I don't think that you could be like a big person and have sex with a little person and and that work like that. It would have to be the other way around. You would have to be an LP and have sex with a regular sized woman. And then I think it would be like a 50-50 chance if it would be small or it'd be big.
No, so what would happen? Like she
Well,
would
because
just
think about it, they have to be miniaturized.
nah. What
So
it?
if a
No,
baby's
no, that's
coming
not
out 6
true.
pounds 7 ounces, then they got to be coming out like 3 pounds 2
I don't
ounces.
know about that. What if like they like are able to have like a regular sized baby? I think that's how that
Is that how
goes.
it works?
I think that's how it works.
Sean, can you look that up for us?
The
Yeah, that's like a
midgets?
golden retriever and a chihuahua. That's what I'm thinking.
Nah, I don't think so.
Whoa.
Yes.
No.
No, it says yes. The odds vary with diagnosis, but a person with achondroplasia,
That's what it's called to be an LP?
yeah, has one dwarfism gene and one average size genes. If both parents have oh no, it says if both. What the fuck? Yeah, it says if both.
So they both have to have it in order for them to become a little
No,
person.
no.
It's possible
It's
for it to be
possible if
50-50.
there's a 25% that if they're both have like if they're both little people and they have a kid that they could have a regular sized kid.
Are you serious? So two
That's what it
little
said.
people create a whole person then?
Yes.
No way. So it like brings back the whole theory of like two little people in a trench coat. You know what I mean? That's how
Absolutely.
they get into
That's how
bars.
they get to it.
Yeah.
You know what? That's crazy though, because I there's been too many times I've been like at fairs or at amusement parks or something, and you see a little person walking, and somebody will walk up to them and be like, "Do you need your parents?"
So the craziest part is that like you would imagine them like being part of the carnival, but they never are.
Never
They're always just walking around like
having a good time.
that's the crazy part. It's like, have you ever seen something on TV?
Yeah.
An animal that you'll never see in real life
Mhm.
unless it's at the zoo? Jaguar, rhinoceros,
Right.
hippo. Bro, you don't just see little people everywhere.
No, not
When you
everywhere.
see it in real life, you're like, whoa,
It's a little person.
yeah, it's fascinating.
You know what though? Like every time that's the funny part because on social media there's like, a bunch of people who obviously like little people.
Right.
But like that's
It's a
wrong.
fetish.
It's like wrong. People say like don't do that because you're just fetishizing them.
Fetishizing them. If anything, they're keeping the race going,
Got it.
right?
Got it. No, that you know
One
what I
Homo
think would be
sapien
dope?
to another.
Having like a nice little threesome with like two little people women. And
Wow.
I'd just be like tossing them up in the air, juggling them.
So realistically, though, how old do you have to be to stop wearing see-through clothes?
Shit.
Because we're in an era now that if you don't have money to
Okay, you
afford
know what? I
leggings
disagree.
that are a little bit more expensive, then you're going to be showing your whole
If you're
ass
rich,
out to everybody.
if you're rich and you look great,
Yeah.
there's never an age.
Okay.
Because if Cher,
Kids don't come in effect?
if Cher had on something see through,
Yeah.
I mean, she's getting fucked regardless. But she would definitely like I would be shooting my shot, maybe trying to wife Shorty up.
Cher is definitely smoking on Nazis.
Oh, absolutely. Pass the blunt to Anne Frank. Um, she is passed away, by the way. R.I.P. Frank Anne Frank.
Cher passed away too?
Cher is still alive.
Yeah, she's like 64, right?
No, I think Cher's in her 70s. Cher's in her
No
70s.
way. Duh, be fair to Cher, man.
Cher is 77.
Ooh, dime piece.
And Cher right now can wear something see through and she could put it all in my face for sure.
And we know you're watching, so that is a legit message.
That is a legit message. Respectfully,
Respectfully.
please wear something see through and come see me
Yeah.
for once, because you never come to me.
Yeah.
But no, I think if you're not rich and you look great, you have unlimited. But for regular people, it's like 50. I don't want to see
50's
it.
the age.
50 is like once you hit 50 out the 40s you can get away with it if you still look great.
Right.
But once you hit 50, it's time to put that up. It's time to get you a new wardrobe. It's time to be more ladylike.
Is that excluded for overweight people? Or people that have
You
a
know,
bit too many tiger marks?
I'm gonna decline on answering that because you can go down this road
I'm
if
not
you
going
want
down that
to.
road. I just wanted to
I'm
ask
all
the
right.
question. I thought the
Oh,
question was relevant.
I have no answer for that question.
Okay, we can move on.
Yeah, we can move on. Actually, no, I do have an answer for that question. The answer is the same.
The answer's the same. 50 years old.
Absolutely. 50 years old.
What about somebody that's just been doing drugs for a long time? Is 50 still qualified for them?
Well, her body is not 50. Not at all. Her body's not 50.
Right. Her body's like 85.
Exactly. So when her body ages
Oh,
to
okay. So now it's not even qualifying like what the age
no, we're
actually
talking
is.
about for crackheads
Oh,
specifically.
specifically crack.
This is specifically for the drug addicts
Wow.
because they age more rapidly.
You want to shout out one of those?
Oh no, no, thank you.
Oh, okay.
No, no, thank you. I did. I didn't know that. Like, if you didn't know someone was a crackhead and you like maybe engage in a little intercourse, would that still be like considered fucking a crackhead if you
Yeah,
found
and
out
that
later on?
it also means that you're doing crack too.
Is that what that means?
It might mean that.
That's interesting.
Right. Did you ever try? Do you try some crack?
Never.
You've never tried crack,
Absolutely not.
but you just sleep with crackheads.
Didn't never say that it was
Was
about
it an
me.
abandoned building?
No,
All right, but it was on somebody else's couch.
absolutely not.
Jesus. So where did this happen at?
I didn't say it happened. I'm just asking a question.
So it was outside?
No.
It was inside.
Yes.
Got you there, bud. Got you there. That's okay. That's okay. How did this crackhead exchange?
It was somebody I used to go to school with.
Okay, so you just went to school with somebody that just smoked a lot of crack.
I didn't
Didn't
know that
know.
they smoked a lot of crack.
Okay.
They did never smoke crack before.
Do you think that like that can transfer through like vaginal juice?
I
The
don't think
drug
so.
itself? Can you get high while you're screwing somebody on crack?
No, because I mean that if that was the case, then crackheads would save their money, not smoke. Only one would smoke, and then they would just fuck.
Oh,
It's like
what a
let's split this crack.
yeah,
Like instead of let's be smart with this,
right.
okay? I'll put my $5 in, you put your $5 in. You smoke it, we fuck, and now we're both high.
It's crazy because I used to know somebody named Mindy, R.I.P. Mindy, man. But he was I don't know, man. He was homeless but not homeless and lived by Lake Michigan in a tent with his girlfriend. And every time I saw him, I tried to help him out.
Right.
I give him some boots, like during the winter time. I gave him, a jacket and some cash whenever I could, man. And I knew he was gonna go buy something he wasn't supposed to buy. Probably not
Right.
crack. But with that being said, I remember one time distinctly, I was like, "Here, man, here's $20, man. Like, go get some food and stuff like that." And he looked at me and he's like, "Oh, Blake, man, thank you. I really appreciate you."
Right.
And then he looked at me and he's like, "Hey, bro, do you want my girlfriend to like give you some head?" And I looked at him and I was like, "Nah, man. Like, I'm
Hey,
cool. That's
salute to that
okay.
guy,
That's
man.
okay." And he's like, "No, bro. Like, Ed, like, you guys can whatever, bro. Like, I really appreciate you. Like, you're gonna get me through the night." And I'm like, "Dude, no, man. Like, it's cool." And unfortunately, like I said, he passed away. So not
R.P.
too long after
Cuz.
that, not too long after he offered his girlfriend up to everybody,
That's unfortunate.
he passed away.
Yo, honestly, you probably should have used that for one of your like less fortunate friends.
What, the $20 or the head?
Oh, the head. You even like, hey, I don't want any, but is it cool if like,
My homie Aaron got
oh,
some.
I'm all the way cool. I'm
Right, I
for
forgot about
sure
the lots of
cool.
sex, bro. My
I'm
bad.
all right, but like,
Three
somebody
times a
else you
day.
have, you know people.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about it, don't get me wrong. I really took the time to like in those 30 seconds be like, wow, how many people can I think of that really want to get head by somebody that smokes a lot of drugs? And I really couldn't think of anybody on the spot. I mean, it would have been too far to begin with,
I
So I was just
understand.
like, I don't
No,
know,
thank
it was
you.
a bad, it was a solemn moment. You know what I mean? It was like, what's that? What is that
Oh
that time
shit.
when after somebody dies that's Jewish that they all sit down and they just sit there and they like reminisce on like bad and good times of that person that died. What is that called?
A bar mitzvah?
No, that's not a fucking bar mitzvah. The bar mitzvah is for
A seder?
what is it called?
A seder? Is that what it's called?
No, what's it called? There's a name for it.
Uh,
It's like for a whole week, people just bring over stuff because somebody died. It's like after a funeral in a Jewish religion. But that's what it
it's
felt
called
like in that
a sitting shiva.
a sitting Shiva. That's what it felt like in that moment, man.
Mm.
It felt like a sitting Shiva. Um, because I was just like, wow, this guy is so so sad. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like that is just
That's fucked
a
up.
shitty situation. And
So
it's great.
question.
But I mean, on the other hand though, nobody can tell me they've never ever ever saw a grown adult woman on the street that says homeless, you know, please spare some money.
I know where this is
And
going.
you've never thought in your head, what if I gave this girl some money and she gave me some head?
That's crazy.
Yeah. I know nobody can tell me they've never thought that.
I was walking downtown and some lady came up to me and said, "Hey, can you buy me some food?" And I was like, "No, I don't have any cash on me." So and
Right.
she's like, "Well, you can they at Chick-fil-A they you can use your card."
Wow. You know, a situation happened similar to me like that, but it wasn't even
Oh
a chick.
shit.
This woman, which I thought was a woman, was walking down the street, but clearly was like disguising his voice
Mhm.
and was like literally saying, "Hey, honey, I'll suck your dick. Hey, come here, baby, I'll suck your dick." And
That's
bro,
crazy.
and I'm like, yo, like it's okay, it's fine. Like I don't want that to happen to me. And then all of a sudden, we just went straight from fucking hey honey to no for real, man, I'll suck your dick for a couple dollars. And I mean, I was like, whoa, like either a like this guy's gonna beat me up and molest me,
That's
or like I'm gonna
crazy.
have to get out of here, man.
That's insane. Prayers up for him, man.
Yeah, no prayers out for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he got that money he needed.
And I hope he, is now able to suck all the dick he wants.
Mm, what a powerful statement.
She hit that and then I text a friend talk about and then I hit that boy in the head with the my homie pull it up.
What'd you think about that?
That was fucking awful.
Was that on the new Uzi Vert album? Lil Uzi Vert?
No, it wasn't. The Uzi Vert album was okay.
Okay. But we're talking about this guy. How is this guy still famous? I mean, this guy was, I thought it was a one-hit wonder, and now he's been whistling more than Mr. Rogers.
I mean, Island Boys had 2 hits, didn't they?
Island Boys aren't even relevant anymore, man.
Right.
Island Boys are beating their girlfriends.
That's unfortunate.
And yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Man, he's like Andrew Tate, isn't he?
What?
You say anything or do anything to stay where you at. I mean, that's the name of the game nowadays. It's not about being good. It's not about having anything relevant to say. It's not about actually trying to craft something
But that guy looked like
great.
Bebop before he turned into Bebop.
Actually, he looked like what was the BJ hip hop from the hip hop guy from Barney?
I can't think of his name, but all I'm thinking of is when
He had like
Pinocchio
book bag.
starts turning into the donkey.
Oh yeah, no,
You know what I'm
but this
talking
guy
about?
had like the little book bag and stuff, and he was like hip hop and shit. He was a goofy
Man,
on
this guy
Barney.
is I don't know,
I think
man.
his name was like BJ, some
BJ,
bullshit.
blowjob, oral fixation. What was his name?
Oh yeah, it was BJ, bro.
Oh wow, hip to the hop to the hippity. Don't stop a rocket.
I hate when fucking people try to do the whole like bring hip hop into their little bullshit, so they just be like, "Oh, hippity hop" and shit like that. Like y'all are just ruining shit, bro.
Remember that one guy we worked with that like definitely was on drugs. That was running around the whole time. What's up, my guy? What's going on, brother? Yeah, I got you,
Oh
no
yeah,
problem, homie. What's happening? What's happening, bro?
dude was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, oh my god,
Hey, this is
what's
something you need to
up?"
know. Like,
He's like, "This is what you need to know. This is yo, if you're gonna be here for a long time, this is
right?
what you gotta do. Get in line,
Yeah,
man."
he was rhyming too. I think he was a heavy Christian, man. That he was just so, into it. So is it just Barney that had kids sit on him, or was it all the dinosaurs?
All them dinosaurs are some nasty niggas, man. Some fucking yo. You know who was freaky back in the day? The Wiggles, bro.
The Wiggles,
Yo, there's no
dude.
way them niggas are not locked up
They
right now,
literally
bro.
look like the wacky
The
inflatable
Wiggles,
arm flailing tube mans,
bro.
bro.
The Wiggles should be locked up right now, bro, for sure. He's like, hey, let's play. Like, bro, you a grown ass man. What is you fucking doing, bro?
That was almost
Relax.
as bad as Steve in Blue's Clues.
Oh,
That's why
bro.
he had to go to college.
Hey,
Steve really
cuz
went
is
to
like,
jail.
hey, cuz is like, yo, I'm out of here, bro.
Yeah, he had to
I'm
go.
gone.
He had to go.
So what was it, Steve? And then who was the nigga after that? Earl or some shit?
No, Colin.
Colin?
I
It
don't know.
wasn't no
Isn't that
Colin.
when Magenta was introduced too? The
Oh,
girl,
Magenta,
right? They
right,
couldn't just
right.
have a
And then
boy.
no, Blue ended up being a girl, I thought.
Oh, so they were
Lesbians.
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 Gotcha.
Absolutely.
Wow. So I mean, what are they gonna change next?
Hey man, we need more clip flickers out here, bro. We
Well,
need more clip flickers, bro.
there's not enough bull cats running around.
Not enough people just flicking the beam.
You know what's really crazy is I think media is really screwing people up because I don't understand why everybody just kind of has to be rude now in public. Like everybody thinks that what's happening on social media is really happening in real life, like everywhere at a constant. And now everybody's just kind of like super rude to each other. Have you noticed that or not?
Yeah, I
Is it
noticed that.
just me?
No, I mean, but then again, this is also Midwestern town. Chicago's a big city.
Right.
Motherfuckers are just assholes here, bro.
In general?
In general, like Illinois people are just dicks, bro. They do not care about anything you got going on, bro. It's all about them, bro.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing
So
you. I don't
that's
know. I didn't really realize it was like that until
it's
recently.
no, and you know what's crazy, bro? Go to like the South
Yeah.
or go to like even if you go to like Evansville in Indiana, bro.
I don't know if I want to go
People
that far.
don't go that far, but people will just, hey, how you doing? You'll go to the bar and shit. Somebody will be like, hey, what's up? Are
Right.
you from here? You'd be like,
You hear what's happening in Evansville though?
what happened?
Lots of cousin sex.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say meth, because that's the meth capital of the world.
I thought Kevin Gates was from Evansville.
It would make sense.
I mean,
There's a lot of weirdos, a lot of meth heads,
what are the
a lot of
big
cousin fuckers.
grizzly gay guys called? Teddy bears? A lot of teddy bears up there.
I don't think so. They're really against the gays.
Really?
Oh, they don't fuck with the gays at all.
But they love black people.
I mean, sure, if you want to say that. I'd
I
never
thought
felt the
Evansville
love.
was open arms. I thought they were giving
Dude, it's conservative.
reparations in Evansville.
Bro, they're conservative people that like, you can't buy liquor before noon on a
Wow.
Sunday.
On a Sunday.
Dead ass. On a Sunday, it
That's
has
God's day, huh?
on God's day, you can't buy liquor before noon. That's ridiculous.
You can't be drunk going to church?
Can't do it. Well,
Wow.
I mean, you can. You just have to buy the liquor the night before.
Right, the night before. And still be hammered from the night before.
Exactly. It's the home of the voluptuous white woman that only wants to be with black guys.
But there's not a lot of black guys out there.
So that like if you're black, you're taking off jump. One of those big white bitches gonna take.
Where's
you.
that that's also like where's it at? What was your dad saying?
What?
Where can you go where like there's not enough straight males there. So if you go
Oh,
there,
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
If you go to Atlanta, there's so many like gay guys out there that like women would damn near like if you're like decent, they'll damn near throw themselves at you.
Is that really what it is though?
That's what my pop said.
That's what your dad said?
Because he said that he was with my stepmom and some girl was trying to like
Hit on him.
yeah, and he was just like, yo, what the fuck? Like
How was she feeling about that? Did you
my
get her side?
stepmom? Oh, she didn't like that at all.
Not
She
a
was
wee
not a
bit, huh?
she was not a fan. No.
Hmm.
She really likes my dad, so
But wouldn't it be like a situation like, wow, like this woman is openly flirting with my significant other? Um, so I mean, wouldn't I get some sort of, confidence from that?
no. I don't think women
You know what
think
I
like
mean? Why
that.
would that tear you down? Like, wow, I'm like
I
with
don't think
somebody
it's a
that
tear
people
you
think
down
are
thing. I just think like
attractive.
that pisses off women because they're like that's why like women are trying to make you fat as shit. If they
Right.
really, 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 really like you, they'll always try to feed you and shit, try to get you.
Why do they do that?
They'll trying to make sure that you stop going to the fucking gym and shit. They'll be like,
Mm,
"Oh, come on, you don't need to go to the gym today.
interesting.
You just come on, let's just watch this
Right.
movie."
50 pounds later.
Exactly, and then they'll be like, "Oh, you can have a drink. I'll make you one."
Bro, how to lose a guy in 150 pounds,
Dude, it's
bro.
crazy, bro. Like they'll literally if they like you and they feel like they sunk their teeth in, they will make sure you become the worst version of yourself so that they can feel like, okay, nobody else will want him. And then there's just like, yo, I got this guy. He's
Is that
locked
the
down.
qualifications of molding? Like every time women say, "I'm trying to fix you," is that what they're trying to do?
Absolutely. They're trying to bring you in their image. So
Hmm.
every woman has like an image of like what she exactly wants.
Right,
And so she wants a guy who's still a little rough around the edges and still like, can like tap into that, but she also wants like,
the
a
most
guy.
feminine pussy in the world.
Exactly. She can control you a little bit. So
Right.
that's why it's like with women sometimes you have to just be like, "Hey, yo, relax. If you want this is what it is, and this is what I do." And you can't compromise that shit. And sometimes we as men compromise ourselves for pussy so much sometimes. Like we're like, "Oh, well, like I want some pussy, so I'm gonna just let this go." But it's like,
Right.
no. She fucked with you because once you start compromise, she sees she can make you compromise yourself. She's gonna start to take more control, stop really fucking with you as much as she did. Because she fucked with you because you were on your shit. So then that's why you gotta sometimes, even if like it's a situation, it's like, oh, I want to go see Shorty. You gotta just be like, fuck that. I'm gonna find something else to do so Shorty doesn't just think that like, oh, she just got all my time.
You know, I lost a lot of good friends to girlfriends.
It happens,
Well,
bro.
their girlfriends, not letting them come and hang out anymore,
Yeah.
or even be present in world situations.
Dude, sometimes it's like that, bro, because bro, sometimes some men are just controlled by the puss.
Yeah,
But
push
you
and
know what
pee.
it is though? Those that's how you know those are the dudes who just aren't getting any like that.
Right.
Because once you get some and it's just whatever. It's like, okay, cool. It's not like I don't want to have some sex, but at the same time, I'm not gonna compromise myself to fuck you.
I think that's the problem with like men that don't have sex when they're a teenager. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like don't have sex at
absolutely.
all. I think that's when it starts carrying over where you got these guys where their wife, disrespects them and then they're, cheats on them and their kids disrespect them and now they just want to take it out on everybody else. And
Absolutely.
that's just because they've just not had sex.
Yeah, it
I mean,
was
how crazy is that? The
there was this
buildup is real.
there was this video I watched, and there's this it's no video, but this guy screaming, he's 5 foot and he's like, women on dating sites say that I shouldn't be trying to get women because I'm short, because I'm under 5 feet. And he was so upset and he was
Right.
angry.
Right.
And I was just like, damn, somebody should have given him some kuka a long time ago, because if he would have done that, had that, like he would have been a better human being. I always think about this, like the worst human being ever is probably Hitler. Most people would agree that's probably the worst human being ever. What if Hitler would have
Probably.
gotten some pussy from like a bad bitch
He
earlier on?
was.
No, he
He was
was
just all
not. No,
getting
he
fucked up
fucking
off meth.
wasn't. He wasn't fucking
He
getting
was
no
getting all
pussy
screwed
early
up
on.
off meth. Of course he was getting
Later
pussy.
on, he was getting
He
pussy.
was getting
He
pussy.
was getting
He
pussy
was
late.
getting pussy and he was getting butt,
Okay,
okay?
so
By all those
obviously
soldiers.
later on he was getting pussy. But
Yeah.
what if early on, when he was a lame ass motherfucking teenager, when all these motherfuckers was bullying him and he felt bad about himself? What if somebody just backed it up on him back
You
then?
know what would be really like full circle?
But
Is that if the first girl that ever turned him down was Jewish?
that's probably exactly what it was.
You think that's what it was?
Bro, niggas be getting so upset about like women and like letting them like.
Well, let's be honest. If you're 100 pounds overweight as a man and
Mhm.
you're not wearing it correctly
Right,
and you are anywhere under 5 foot,
right.
then I mean, honestly, there's a reason why you're not getting pussy.
And guess what? You know what you could do to make
Yeah,
up for
become
that?
funny. Have a personality.
Come funny, have a personality, and you know what? If you don't want to do any of that, just get you some motherfucking money.
I do believe Hitler was getting pussy though.
I think later on he was getting pussy. I
I
don't
think he
think
was getting
early
pussy.
on.
I think entirely. Well, no, I mean, as a child, of course he wasn't. I mean, look at him.
That's what I'm saying. I
And
think
then he became
later
a
on,
tweaker.
but at that point it was too late. He was already fucking
Have you
too
ever
heartbroken
seen videos of
of him
Hitler
talking and
at
shit.
no, screw him talking. The guy never even made sense. I'm
No.
talking about at like the Olympics that he hosted and stuff like that. That he
Oh,
was
when he was
literally
tweaking,
bro, he's literally
he was on that little baby shit. Hey,
oh
let
rocking
me
back
find
and
out, bro, was a
forth.
crackhead out here, bro. Man, hey, man, I'm not holding this against y'all now, but the Germans back in the day, bro, y'all was some
Wildin'.
dumb motherfuckers, bro, letting that guy lead you, bro. Get a load of that guy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. This man. Hey, man, but it's all good though. I mean, everything happens for.
On that note, everybody, thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting,
Shit.
and leaving the comments that we don't want to read. I appreciate you. And Aaron, do you have anything else to sign off with?
Deuces.
Huh. Thank you for chiming in for your daily dose.